Hey tennis friends, I'm out here covering the Easter Bowl and I realized that there's so much going on and I have so much coverage that I thought I'd let you know ahead of time that instead of my shows being the normal 4 to 8 minutes, they might go a little long, so I wanted to let you know in advance. Now let's start the show. Hey tennis friends, once again I'm out here in Rancho, Mirage, California at the beautiful Rancho Las Palmas Resort and Spa for day 3 and my final day of my coverage of the 2012 Easter Bowl. Because they compressed all the matches into yesterday, they're back on schedule for today. The final matches are starting really early out here on center court, so let's get down to the court and check out the action. This 8:30 a.m. match is a girls 16s championship match. In the near court from West Chester, Ohio is a number 8 seed, Brooke Broda. Serving from the far court is an unseeded 14-year-old from Huntington Beach, California, Meredith Zepaleus. After a changeover, Meredith Zepaleus is in the near court serving to Brooke Broda. I'm here right now with the winner of that match and the champion, Brooke Broda. Brooke, that was a pretty good match out there today.
Thank you.
How did you feel out there? You know, it was an early match. It was a little rescheduled a little earlier than normal. Did that affect your game or anything?
Well, I had a little trouble with the shadows at first, but I just still tried to play my game, and I don't think it affected me too much.
Now that you've won the Easter Bowl, what do you have coming up next?
I'm going to try to do the clay courts and 18s and try to do San Diego, maybe 16s, maybe 18s, not sure yet.
Well, you had a terrific week out here, you know, going through the whole thing like you did. How do you feel about your game?
I feel like I played pretty aggressive and I try to keep things deep, and I'm very happy with how I played.
Aggressive indeed, with a 6-3, 6-1 championship win in her last year in the 16s. Now on center court is the boys 18s championship match. This match is the battle of North and South California, that is. Receiving in the far court is the number 3 seed, who was a 2009 boys 14 singles champion from Piedmont, Northern California, Mackenzie Mackey McDonald. Serving in the near court is the number 4 seed, who we met a few days ago in my previous report, from Glendale, Southern California, Alexios Halabian. Now Mackey McDonald to serve from the far court to Alexios Halabian. After a changeover, Alexios Halabian is in the far court serving to Mackey McDonald. I'm here right now with the winner of that match and the boys 18s champion, Mackenzie McDonald. Mackenzie, great job out there.
Thank you.
You know, the first set was a little tough out there.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough start. Got down 4-1, 2 breaks, but came back strong and just stick to my game plan, and it worked well.
Today's battle was a battle between Southern California and Northern California, and you took care of business today. What do you have next on the docket?
Going to Florida for a few weeks, gonna play some futures, and then on to Europe for some the French Open in Wimbledon.
Today you won the Easter Bowl and you also beat the reigning clay court champion. What does that mean to you?
It's a big win. I mean, I know Alexios very well. He's had some great results. He's a really great player, and I'm excited to take him down, so it's good.
I'm here right now with Tournament Director Brian Feinberg. Now, Brian, this is the 45th annual Easter Bowl, and that's got to be great. You've brought in so many of the junior champions that have gone on to be big stars.
Yes, that's true. And 2012 is the 45th year of the tournament, and we're really very proud of what it's grown into over that time. Started off in New York City, and now we're happy to be in Rancho, Mirage, California, and you know, it's televised nationally, and press is here. It's getting great coverage in the paper every day, and it's really a major event.
Well, you know, I've been coming here for the last few years, and I've had a great time, and I've seen a lot of great players. But you know, I've noticed there's kind of a tone in the players. There seems to be a lot more demonstrations of "come on" and a lot more yelling and stuff like that. Have you noticed a trend of that going on?
Yeah, I have, Marcus, and you know, although in general the behavior of the players is you know, is classic, and I have no complaints, but you know, they watch the pros, and there is a trend with the come-ons and stare downs and taunting and things like that. I think it starts with the juniors, and I think the USTA is trying to establish initiatives in the juniors to nip that in the bud.
Well, I was out here some of the earlier rounds, and I saw there was a couple people that I thought even, you know, and I like the excitement of tennis, but I thought they went a little bit overboard.
Well, we noticed that. We actually pick a sportsmanship award for every division, and the committee had selected one individual for that award. And in the final match, he was yelling, "come on," after every good shot that he made, and I didn't think that was good sportsmanship. So we decided to give it to somebody else.
Well, that's a good lesson for people, you know, coming up, because I know with the screaming that the girls do and a lot more come on, that, you know, it's good that at the junior level, you know, they're trying to put a stop to that so it doesn't, you know, snowball into this giant effect.
I agree. There's a difference between momentarily losing your cool and just a trend of a habit that's gone exponential, and I think it's about time they did something about it.
Back on center court, it's the boys 16s championship match. In the far court is the number 12 seed, who has not dropped a set in this tournament, from Newport Beach, California, Joseph DiGiulio. Serving in the near court is the number 9 seed, from Wilmette, Illinois, Aaron Hiltzik. After a changeover, Aaron Hiltzik is in the far court serving to Joseph DiGiulio. I'm here right now with the winner of that match and the boys 16s champion, Joseph DiGiulio. Joseph, that was a tough match out there.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough match in the first set. Got down 4-1. Wasn't going too well, and then I picked up my energy, started serving a lot better, and then found a way to get back into it.
Yeah, you were way down in that first match. I mean, 4-1's a lot to be down in a championship match. What did you? Was it something inside? I mean, because you really turned it around. I mean, down 4-1's a lot, and you just really came back strong.
When I got down 4-1, I felt like I was playing not pretty good still. I just had to win a couple of games, get my rhythm going, and then after that, I sort of just took control and kept rolling from there once I got back to 4-all, and then got my confidence and started rolling from there.
Well, now this is your third gold ball.
Yeah.
What other tournaments did you get the gold ball in?
The other two tournaments were, I think they were in the 12 and 14 unders, and they were in doubles though. So it's my first singles gold ball.
Well, you're 16, so this is your last year in the 16s, right?
This is probably gonna be my last 16 under tournament.
So you have your eyes set on the 18s, or are you gonna skip the 18s and go right to the pro circuit?
No, I'll be playing the 18s, and this will probably be my last 16 under tournament.
Now on center court is the final match of the tournament, the boys 18s doubles championship match. Playing the ad side in the near court is Mitchell Kruger from Aledo, Texas, with his partner Alexios Halabian, who we saw in the singles final earlier, playing back. Playing the net in the far court is Jordan Daigle from Lafayette, Louisiana, with partner Austin Siegel from Tarrytown, New York, serving. Now Mitchell Kruger to serve to Austin Siegel. After a changeover, Jordan Daigle is in the near court serving to Mitchell Kruger.
Daigle Siegel. Game, Halabian Kruger.
I'm here right now with the boys 18s doubles champion, Alexios Halabian and Mitchell Kruger. Guys, that was a tough match out there, went all the way to a third set tiebreak.
I mean, it was going our way pretty much the whole match until they got it back at setting a break down. They started playing a lot better. They locked it in more, and we kind of tend to let them back in a little bit, I guess, but it's a tough ending.
I'm glad we were able to pull out a tight tiebreaker. It was definitely going back and forth. We were having some good points, and we came out on top on some big ones.
Well, on my site a lot, I play a lot of doubles, and I talk a lot about working as a team. How long have you guys been playing together?
We've played quite a bit off and on for most of our junior careers.
Yeah, we've been playing a little bit more lately together, but I mean, we've played a few times. But this last 6 months we've been playing a lot more. Pretty much most of the tournaments have been together.
Well, I noticed when you're out there, you're doing a lot of communication,
right,
and a lot of hand signals and all that, and some of them looked a little unconventional, to me at least. Is there some kind of code that you guys have between yourselves?
I mean, it's nothing unusual, I'd say, but I mean, we do definitely do a little more eye formation than most other players, and we try to be at the net as much as we can. And then just depends on how we're feeling, I guess, because sometimes we also, when we're returning, we try to stay back when we're returning well and that kind of thing.
Well, that was a great match for you guys, so congratulations on your championship.
Thanks.
Well, that wraps up my coverage of the 2012 Easter Bowl. I'll see you next time with more tennis
outside the lines.